It was the 1996 NBA draft and the Hornets had the 13th pick. The Hornets infamously picked Kobe Bryant and then traded his draft rights to the Lakers for Vlade Divac. At the time, this seemed like a good move. The Lakers needed to clear cap space to sign the Big Diesel, and the Hornets needed a center because Alonzo Mourning left. Of course, hindsight is 2020, but still at that moment, it was not a smart move. Trading for Divac doesn't even make the Hornets contenders. With Divac, there's still no match for the Bulls, the Sonics, the Jazz, the Rockets, or the Knicks. Even though Kobe was only a 17-year-old kid out of high school, his potential was extremely high, and it would have been a way better move to develop Kobe instead of training him to fill the missing center spot. This by no means is the only dumb trade. The Brooklyn Nets traded Marshawn Brooks, Gerald Wallace, Chris Humphries, Chris Joseph, Keith Bogans, and 3 first-round picks in one swap to the Celtics for Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Jason Terry. Yes, I understand. The intention of this trade was to get pieces to try and win a championship. At that current moment, it seemed like a good idea. But let's be real. How are 3 guys who are out of their prime even going to have a chance of stopping the Heat with a prime LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Boss? Or the Spurs with Duncan, Manu, Tony Parker, and the baby Kawhi? Or the Thunder with a young Kevin Durant and a young Russell Westbrook? The answer is, they can't. That's exactly what happened in real life. They lost to the Heat in 5 in 2014, and then to the Hawks in 6 in 2015. Then they became one of the worst teams in the NBA for the next 3 seasons. To make this even worse, the Nets' 2016 pick enabled the Celtics to get Jaylen Brown. The 2017 pick allowed the Celtics to draft Jason Tatum, and the 2018 pick enabled the Celtics to trade for Kyrie Irving. So yeah, travel 98 miles south and you'll find that the Philadelphia 76ers made an even worse mistake. In 1992, the Sixers traded Charles Barkley to the Suns for Tim Perry, Andrew Lang, and Jeff Hornacek. For context, the season prior, Barkley was averaging 23.1 points, 11.1 rebounds, 4.1 assists, while making the All-NBA second team. Tim Perry averaged 12.3 points, 6.9 rebounds, and 1.9 assists. Andrew Lang averaged 7.7 points, 6.7 boards, and 0.5 assists. And Jeff Hornacek averaged 20.1 points, 5 rebounds, and 5.1 assists the season prior. The winner of this trade was definitely the Phoenix Suns. In his first year with the franchise, won MVP and led his team to the NBA Finals. On the other hand, Tim Perry and Andrew Lang had underwhelming seasons, and Jeff Hornacek had a good season, but it was not as good as Charles Barkley's MVP campaign. If you thought this trade was bad, wait until you see this. Philadelphia again made a bad decision, only this time it was 24 years earlier. Philly received Archie Black, Jerry Chambers, and Daryl Imhoff, and the Lakers received Wilt Chamberlain. The reason why the Sixers even traded Wilt is because there were issues of signing a new contract, but they could have gotten something good for Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt literally just averaged 24.3 points, 23.8 rebounds, and 8.6 assists, while Dale Imhoff averaged 9.3 points, 10.9 rebounds, and 2.5 assists the season prior. Archie Clark averaged 19.9 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 4.4 assists the season prior, and Jerry Chambers was not even playing due to military service. Not saying the guys are bad, however, in comparison to Wilt, the Sixers should have asked for some draft picks. The Timberwolves literally gave up 5 first-round picks to acquire Rudy Gobert. This next trade right here is by far the worst trade we covered in the whole video. In 1975, the Lakers traded Dave Myers, Elmer Smith, Brian Winters, and Junior Bridgman. For context, Elmer Smith averaged 11 points and 11 boards the season prior. Brian Winters averaged 11.7 points the season prior. Dave Myers was the current number 2 pick, and Junior Bridgman was the current number 8 pick. These guys were traded for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Already having 2 MVPs at this point in his career, wanted out of Milwaukee. However, the players the Bucks brought in did not reach the impact that Kareem had. In Kareem's first season with the Lakers, he won MVP and went on to become the all-time leading scorer as well as one of the greatest players ever. As for the other players in the trade, Dave Myers and Elmore Smith did not perform well with the Bucks. Brian Winters and Junior Bridgman were good, but they were not as good as Kareem. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this video where you compare the different eras of basketball. Subscribe if you guys are new, and thanks for watching.